everybody, it's Kathy. Welcome back to Catherine's Life. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I sure hope that you will. Today I wanted to do a tag video. I haven't done one, well, maybe in a couple of weeks, and I always enjoy watching them. The one that I'm going to do, I have it on my phone. It's the Get to Know Me tag, and it's 20 questions, so I will try to get through this as quickly as possible. I like tag videos because it allows me to share a little bit about me with you, and therefore you get to know, I guess, a little bit more about me. I think I did this video maybe a year and a half ago when I first started on YouTube, but of course then I didn't have very many subscribers, so I thought that I'd redo it. And I think some of my answers probably have changed a bit. So the first question is, what is your usual bedtime? I usually try to be in bed no later than 10 at night. I usually aim for 9:30 because I am up fairly early in the morning. I suffer terribly with migraines, and I find that if I get off my schedule, then the headaches will come. My migraines usually come in the middle of the night, and they're really bad whenever they wake me up in the middle of the night. So I try to stick to my schedule, and I find that that helps. Number 2 is, are you lazy? No, I'm not lazy. I'm a go-getter, but some days I have my lazy days like everybody else I think does. We all need a day where we can just lounge around and be a couch potato. Number 3, do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I miss my dad terribly. He's been gone now for 10 months. He passed away last June. And it's been difficult this first year. I was very close to my father, and even though he was 84 when he passed, he was a very young 84, and we shared a lot of similar interests. He'd always be calling me for help fixing his computer, and yeah, I miss him a lot. I miss just talking to him. Number 4, how would you describe your fashion sense? I don't think that I have any fashion sense. I don't keep up on the trends. I just wear whatever is comfortable and monochromatic. It makes you look taller and thinner, because when you're short and chunky like me, you need all the help you can get. Do you prefer coffee or tea? Neither. I've never had a cup of coffee. I can't stand the smell. And the only time that I've had a drink of tea was when we had went to visit some Scottish relatives, and I didn't want to insult them, but I dislike both very much. What are your nicknames? I don't have any. I guess Kathy would be my nickname. My real name is Catherine, but everybody calls me Kathy. My husband doesn't have any pet names for me, so I don't know. Number 7, are you a patient person? I think that I am. I've gotten a lot better as I've gotten older, because I went through a lot of difficult things in my adult life, and yeah, I think that I'm pretty patient, and I think that most people would agree with that. Although, of course, I'm like everybody else. I can get impatient if I'm hungry, or if, stuck in traffic. But even that, I've gotten a lot more chill the older that I can get, because what's the point of getting all blustered? I mean, it's not going to change the outcome. It is what it is, right? So I think just changing your attitude and, being happy in the moment is, no matter if the moment's good or bad, it's going to be easier for you. It's going to be easier for your blood pressure. It's going to keep it low. And if you're angry and upset inside at someone or something, they don't have a clue if you're mad at them. So the only one that's getting punished is you. So that's what I have learned, is just to, you got to let things just, how they say that, water off the duck's back, or you just got to let it go. Number 8, are you tight-fisted or frivolous? I think I can be a little bit of both, but I don't waste my money. I think if we wasted money on anything, it would be on eating out, because I do enjoy going out to the restaurant, because for me it's a social thing. I live in the country. There's not a lot of people around where I live. I don't have a lot of girlfriends because I was self-employed and I didn't have that interaction of going into work and making friends. So to me, going out to the restaurant is definitely something that I need, because I'm a social person by nature. And that's kind of why I want to move into the city. Not a big city, like just a small town or city, just to be around people and make some friends, because it can get lonely here. So I would say we spend money on going out and eating, but that's the one thing that we spend money on. Other people, might buy alcohol or cigarettes. Everybody has to have some joy in their life. Number 9, what magazines do you read? Well, I don't really read any on a regular basis, but I used to have a subscription to People and Us Weekly. I like to keep up with the royals, and I like to keep up with the celebrities. I used to like, when I was a kid, my uncle, he would buy the National Enquirer, the Star newspaper, all those tabloid rags. And I would like looking at them because I'd like to look at the women's dresses and how they accessorize their outfits and stuff like that. Not so much for the gossip, I like studying people. I just like to sit back in a crowd and just watch people. And I'm pretty good at reading people. That's what I've been told. Are you stubborn? Extremely. But not in a mean way. If I want something done, I will work very hard and be be stubborn until it gets done. If somebody needs my help, or I'm looking after somebody that's sick in the hospital and they need to be taken care of, I am very stubborn and diligent until they get the care that they require. I'm not stubborn in the sense that I need to have my way. That's not what I mean. But I'm if I want something, I'm gonna work real hard and make and achieve it. And to me, that's being stubborn. Number 11, when is your birthday? In June. I'm not going to say the day, but it's coming up pretty fast, and it's the big one this year, the big 50. I can't believe it, but I guess I have to believe the calendar. Number 12, what book are you currently reading? I'm not reading any books. I haven't read a book in a couple of years, and I used to be a voracious reader, but I need complete silence whenever I read, and this house, I never get to be alone. If it's not my husband making noise as Buddy, my cat, it drives me nuts. In my new house, I just want a room where I can go, close the door, and be alone, because I'm a person that I need my alone time. Number 13, what phone do you have? I have a very old iPhone. I think this is the number 5S. I don't even know which model. But whenever my daughter comes home from university this summer, I want to upgrade. I probably won't get the 10 because it's too darn expensive. I think it's like $1,000 here. I'm not paying that for a phone, so I don't know. I'll probably get whatever she tells me to get. Is maybe the 8, I don't know. Cell phones are very expensive in Canada, the plans. It's ridiculous. I don't want to spend like $100 a month on a cell phone, and basically if you want the new iPhone, that's what it is. Like $100 for your plan. Plus you gotta buy the phone. Number 14, do you have any pets? Yes, Buddy, and a lot of you already know who Buddy is, but I don't know, he's being finicky today. He doesn't want to come say hello. Do you have siblings? Yes, I am the youngest of 5. I have 3 brothers and a sister. There's 16 years between my sister and I, and then there's 13 years between the oldest boy and I, 8 years between the middle boy and I, and 5.5 years between the brother that's next to me. So in a sense, I was kind of like an only child, because with 5.5 years between siblings, you're treated a little differently. They say that I was spoiled. I don't think that I was spoiled. I think they were spoiled. I think they ruined a lot of things for me because my parents were extra strict with me and I wasn't allowed to do things that they got to do. It's all about your perspective, I guess. Number 16, do you have children or grandchildren? I have one daughter, and she is 25. She'll be turning 26, and no, she's not married that I know of. She's still in university and will be there for the next couple of years. Number 17, what do you order at Starbucks? I never go to Starbucks unless we're traveling because I don't drink coffee or tea, although once or twice a year I go through the drive-thru and I get a piece of their lemon loaf. Oh my god, I love their lemon loaf. So good. Number 18, what did you do for your last birthday? Haven't got a clue. Honestly, I don't remember. Birthdays aren't a big deal in our family. Honestly, I don't even remember. Probably just went out to the restaurant and... Oh, it was very low-key. That's why I don't remember it. My birthday last year was just 2 weeks after my dad had passed. And yeah, my mind was kind of in a fog and I just wanted a real quiet day. Number 19, what is your occupation? I was a dairy farmer for 18 years. And we had to sell our cows because my husband got very sick with cancer. And right now, while our life is sort of in flux while we try to sell our house and relocate, I am just a full-time caregiver to my husband, and I just work at my little YouTube channel, and that's about it for now. Do you live in the city or the country? I live in the country, but hopefully very soon relocating to the city. The country was fine. It's a great place to raise a family. Well, we obviously had to live in the country because we had a farm, but it can get lonely when you're here all by yourself, and with my husband's health not being the best, I just want a smaller house to worry about, especially the outside work in the wintertime. And you know, in the summertime we have a fairly big property right now with lots of flower beds and grass to cut, and my heart's just not in it anymore. So I just want a smaller house and smaller yard, so it's one less stress that I have to worry about. So I hope you've enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more. I would love some of you to do this tag. I'm not sure if any of you have done it. Maybe I'll tag a few people. I'm going to tag, and if you don't feel like doing it, like, don't feel obligated to. I never want you to feel pressured. I'm going to tag Dawn from Dawn's Life After 40, Kathy from Kathy's Beauty Care Chats, Julie from Julie's Mimosa, Mary Ellen from Mary Ellen After 60, Melissa from Melissa 55, Lori from Pride and Photo Beauty, Anne from Ann P Makeup and More, Natalie the Beauty Diva, and Marlene from Marlene Fab and Glam. And if I haven't mentioned you, please go ahead and do it. And let me know that you've done it, because I would love to come and watch it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't clicked the subscribe button, I sure hope that you will. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.